Hi everyone, right, I'm going to make one of these masks. Now, what I've done is I've taken a piece of card, folded it in half, drawn the shape that I want, drawn the eye in it, and then that gives you the mask. And then what I'm going to do is cut it from chipboard. Now, it can be tricky, so just bear with me. What I'm going to do is just to draw this onto the chipboard. Now, if you want it just, if you want it just on card, cut 2 or 3 of these thickish cards, glue them together. That would probably be better than working with this, because this is quite tough. And now I've got the job of cutting it out, and I hate it. Because it's thick chipboard, and it takes a while. So, here's my huge scissors that I cut with. Like that. Cut this off, so don't waste the strips you cut off, because they'll come in handy somewhere else. And we'll just try desperately to because this is 2mm thick chipboard that I'm using, and it is quite thick. Let's just get rid of the mess. And like I say, now what we've got to do is try and cut the that's better. I've got to cut the eye bit out, and for that I'm going to use my sharp knife. And again, it's quite tricky, so you do have to be careful. So I'm going to, oops, not on my board. Whoa, nearly did that. I bet somebody was saying, Fiona, the board. So you do need to take control of the knife and follow the contour of the line, if you can. Tidy this up. I think that's right. Looks it, doesn't it? So you can tidy that a bit up. And there you go. You've got a mask to work from. So just remove those bits. Now, what I'm going to do with this is I've got some it's Dreamweavers, and it's the matte black embossing paste, and it's you know, for stencils. So I'm going to use that, but let's have a look now. See what stencil I want on there. Right, Right, I've got this one. Again, this is by Memory Box. Like that. Now, hope you can see this. I'm going to have it coming from there, I think, like that. We'll try it. We shall try it. Let me just sort out my... Do you know what? I tell everybody to clean their tools when you've used them, and unfortunately I didn't do it myself, so I do apologise for that. I'm not sure if this is going to work. Whoops-a-daisy, because I'm not keen on these masks, and I'll tell you for why. They're very thin, so you don't get much of a lift, you know, height, what I'm saying. See if I can shift this around. Oh, look, see, it's moved. It's moved. What a shame. Right, okay. Forget that. I'm not doing it. No, once I've done something like that, that's it for me. So I'm going to pop that away. I'm not going to do it. Unfortunately, I'll have to do that on something else. Oh God, I've got to take that off now, because it's I don't like the way it's destroyed it, to be honest. Okay, let's try something new. Oh, and I've just about buggered my knife. Look, because it gets used that much. So we'll do it this way then. We'll crackle it. Yeah, we're going to crackle it instead. So cover, I mean, you can cover it in paper. That's what I did with the one. Did I do it in paper? I can't remember. This is the crackle one, but it's going to be a great texture, so... Let's just get this done. See, always show if I'm, you know, mistakes and things like that, if I'm not keen on something. Always show what I've changed and the mistakes you've made. A so-called professional wouldn't do that, would they, if they were filming? I say I'm a professional in what I do, and I think you should. You should show all the warts and things that happen, because it's how you learn. And it's not that long ago somebody said to me, if I was to charge for a video, I wouldn't be professional enough if I showed all the warts and all. Well, that's a load of crap, to be honest, because you don't have to do everything perfect just to show you're a professional. Sorry, but you don't. A professional would show you warts and all. In today's world, let's put it that way. Maybe 10, 15 years ago, they'd never show any faults. But today's world, you need to. Because who said they got it right when they didn't? I think you get it right when you do. That's how people learn. My thoughts. Right, so I've put the... oh dear, sorry, I knocked something off. I've put the... medium on. going to do is paint it. Shall we have it pink or cream? Let's have cream, I think. We'll have cream. Yeah, I think we will. There we go. Just going to get the paintbrush. I'm only lightly brushing it. Now, if you find, like I've done, you're too much. I mean, although I want to do 2 layers, a little bit too much of paint. Just brush it off. Don't forget to do the inside of the eye, like that. You want that covered. Okay, now we're going to dry that off. Just going to get a spray that I want, and the one I'm going to choose is the Ancient Copper. Now I know this one's clogged, but I'm going to just brush it on, to be honest. It's got a beautiful shimmer to it. Oops a daisy. Just going to drape it on like that, and you'll see the cracks that appear. There we go. And just to dry that off. Oh, it's giving it a very coppery, creamy look. So that's good. Now what I'm going to do is I've got some of this. Let me just put my masks away because I have 2. I've got one small, one large. It's this chenille. Now I do have this chenille in the store. And yeah. So I'm going to start when I can get my glue gun to work. And pop the chenille onto the mask and pull that back a bit. Oops, now look what I've just done. Never mind. Never mind. It can all be fixed. Like that. I just want to put this on the edge. Like that. Yeah. Yeah, I like that. And then I'm going to use some of the pearl string, which I also have in the store. So just in case people ask where I get it from, it's you know, I in the store. Okie dokie, I'm going to pop this just on top in the centre of the chenille. Like that. A little bit stiff, that one. Let's just arch that one up a bit. Like that. So we've got that so far. And then really, basically, it's just a case of putting the bling on, which I've got some here. In the places that you want it. I've got a little bit of... I don't want them too big. So what I'm going to do is just to pop it wherever I want it. I've got the right one. You can have a piece there. Right. What happened there? Oh no, it's fine. I'm going to take a little piece of the bling here. And I think we'll have a little bit of the bling on this end as well. Just cut that down a bit. Oops. Like that. Because you can have it wherever you want it. It doesn't have to be in a particular area, does it? I've got a piece here that's attached to another bit I don't want, so I'm going to take that off and probably do something like that, just to be different. You can have it wherever you want. Doesn't have to be symmetrical, Amanda. You'll never live that down now, girl. It's just adding the bling wherever you want. I might put a little bit more on, actually. I don't like going OTT, but in some instances, I want a little bit coming off here. Like that, that'll do. And then, like I say, you add the pole and you decorate the pole and you add the feathers and that. So, if I've got time, I will quickly do that. When I say pole, I mean the handle. Again, I use the chenille to cover the handle with. You know, we're just going to pop that onto there. Use the chenille. Not sure how much I'm going to need. And to do that, I left about 1 inch so that it glued onto there properly. And then I just popped a little bit of glue like that and just started to wind it around like that. I didn't worry about anything showing because I put the bling bead on that then. And then every now and again just glued the handle, you know, the fabric onto the handle. Just wrap that round to the end, and because these are like little flower petals, I just cut the last one off, glued it, wrapped it to the very end, and then sealed the end like that. But what I'm going to do first is to put the trimmings on. Now I do need some of this, so I'm just going to, I don't want it longer than the actual handle. Don't want it longer than the actual handle, just several bits of it. Some pearl trim, of course. And then some thin lace, which I've got here for decoration mainly. We can get it off. Where's the lace? Oh. There we go. So I just cut several strands. I'll just do about 4 with this one. I left them long and then I cut them to size when I'd finished. And so all I'm going to do is attach these together first. So take the, there is a right and wrong way to this. So I've taken one of the chenilles, add a lace. Now when you do this, don't lay it flat on top, put it slightly to one side, and then I added a bead like that. It's just that you don't want all the laces laying on top of each other. You want them to lay opposite. You know, when I say opposite, you know, spread out. You don't, you know, actually want them all to lay on top so that you can't see what you've got. So we'll just lay another lace on there, and then we'll put the bead on again. Glue it up. Pop the chenille on. Another bead, come back a bit. And we'll do another. Oops. Let's put that on there, put that on there. My fingers are glued up. Look, I can't feel anything. And then we'll put the final bead strand onto that. Let me get rid of the glue. And because that was bent, you just pull it. When it's bent over a card with string like this, pearl string, you just pull it. And it pulls out straight. Okay, so this is our tassely bit. Like that. And what I'm going to do is pop quite a bit of glue on it. Just get a glue stick. Got them out ready this time because I always run out. Turn the mask over and pop that on like so. So that hangs down like that. And your handle can lay underneath. And what I do is I pop it on and roll it. So it rolls into that. Add the trimming on. Wait a minute. And just hold it and press the trimming up against it. Some of it will stick. Now I need to push that up because of I haven't covered the whole handle. And that just hangs down like that. And then what we need is some nice feathery bits. Now some feathers, they've got the natural curve. So I've got two there. One's curving one way, one's curving the other. I'm just going to glue them together. Like that. Not directly on top of each other, slightly to one side. And then take the glue. Pop a fair bit on there, because that also has to go onto the back. Like that. And press that in. And again, you've ended up with a gorgeous. And we'll just cut some of the laces. Shabby chic mask. That's all I want to do to mine. You can do what you like. I hope you enjoyed that. Thanks for watching. Take care. And I'll speak to you soon. Bye bye for now.